For the start, you can come onto your back, and then on your back you can find whatever position feels good, either stretching your legs out or leaving your feet on the ground. Maybe you want to collapse your knees into each other. You can allow your arms to be by your side or on your body. And then take a moment to land here, maybe taking a deep breath. Feel the ground underneath you. And all the areas where your body is touching the ground. And then you can connect to your breath here. Just observing your breath as it comes in and out through your nose. And maybe you're noticing that just by paying attention to your breath is shifting a little bit. And notice that as well. And then let's take one deep breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And then if you want, you can keep your eyes closed and you can hug your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg forward. And then if possible, see if you can keep your shoulders nice and relaxed on the ground. Just keep them relaxed, allow them to sink down. And then let's just hold the knee here for a moment. And keep your awareness in your body, noticing how this feels in your body. Maybe you can feel that in your hip, in your thigh. And then from here you can extend your right arm out to the side. And then bring your knee over to your left side to find a twist from here. And then for a moment, allow your body here to become heavy again. Take a few deep breaths. One more breath here. And then gently bring it back to center. And let's switch sides. Hug your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg forward. And then for a little moment, just hold your knee here. If possible, allow your shoulders to stay relaxed. And notice the sensations in your body right now. Notice what's happening in your body in this moment. And then extend your left arm out to the side and guide your knee over to your right side to find that twist on the other side. And then again, for a moment, just allow your body to become heavy here. Find a few deep breaths. Notice how that twist feels like in your body. One more breath here. And then you can gently bring it back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Maybe you want to rock it a little bit from side to side, massaging your back for a moment. And then you can bring your feet onto the ground, close to your body, approximately hip wide apart. And then take a moment here to really ground your feet down, maybe spreading out your toes a little bit, bringing your feet into contact with the ground. And then also bring your lower back all the way down to the ground. And take a breath here. And then you can bring some pressure into your heels, and with the next inhale, lift your hips. At the same time, lift your arms up and over your head until your arms touch the ground behind you. And then with your exhale, lower your hips and lower your arms back down. And then you can do this with your breath. So with every inhale, lifting your hips, lifting your arms. And with your exhales, bring everything back down. And then you can try to synchronize the length of your movement with the length of your breath. So that you move the entire length of your inhale and the entire length of your exhale. And you find this little fluid motion here. And then the next time you lift your hips up, you can keep your hips up there. And let's pause here for a moment. Keep pressing into your heels here. Keep lifting your hips upward. And connect to your breath. And then notice how the back side of your body is working here and the front side of your body gets a little lengthening. One more inhale here, lift your hips a little bit higher. And then with your exhale, vertebra by vertebra, lower your back and your arms back down. And hug your knees back into your chest. And then from here you can bring your hands behind your thighs and take a little rock forward to come all the way up into seated. And from here you can cross your legs and roll over your knees onto your hands and knees. From here you can spread your fingers a little bit wider, bring your wrists underneath your shoulders. And then you can tuck your toes under and lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. And then from here maybe you want to paddle out your feet. You can bring one heel to the ground and then the other one. Maybe bending one knee at a time. And feel how your body is slowly easing to this position. Staying with your breath here. Then from here with your next inhale, shift your weight forward to find your plank pose. And then with your exhale, first lower your knees and then slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Then from here you can align your fingertips with your shoulders. Let your elbows point upward. Press your hips down to the ground and then with your next inhale, lift your upper body up out of the strength of your lower back for your baby cobra. And then maybe allow your shoulder blades to glide down your back. Keep your gaze down to keep this length from your spine all the way into your neck. And then find a few deep breaths here so that you feel a little lift with every inhale and a little lowering with every exhale. Feel how your lower back is working here. Feel the muscles engaging. One more inhale here, lift it a little bit higher. And then exhale, lower it all the way down, forward into the ground. Maybe give your hips a little soft shake from side to side. And then in your own way, you can make your way back all the way into your downward facing dog. You can either stay here in stillness or maybe pedal your feet out again. Give it one more breath. And then you can slowly lower your knees to the ground, maybe a little bit wider apart. Bring your toes together. And then find your child's pose, resting your hips onto your heels, resting your forehead into the ground. Taking a breath here. And then from here, you can walk your hands over to your right side while keeping your hips where they are if possible. So walk your hands over to your right side, maybe even want to stack your left hand on top of your right hand. And then from here, allow your body to soften again. Feel that little lengthening in your left side. One more breath here. And then softly walk your hands all the way over to your left side. Again, maybe you want to bring your right hand on top of your left hand. Keeping your hips where they are. And then allowing your body to soften again for a moment. Feeling that little stretch in your right side, that little lengthening. One more breath here. And slowly walk your hands back to center. And then from here you can roll it up into your kneeling position again, walking your hands back. Then find a cross-legged seat again. If it feels okay, you can close your eyes for a moment. And then take a moment to turn inward again. Notice how your body is feeling, how your mind is doing, how your breath is moving in this moment. And as you're noticing that, see if you can notice it with a little bit of softness, some curiosity, some kindness. And then let's take one deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And bring your hands together in front of your heart and bow down to thank yourself that you took this time for some self-care. Namaste.